Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. This week I am building a house for 4 Sims and it's a style that I've never done before. It's a farmhouse, actually it's a modern farmhouse, but I generally never done any farmhouses, even though I really want to do a ranch. It's on my build list, like as many other things. So I was quite excited while building it. What else? What I want to say? Oh yeah, I haven't, as I mentioned on the previous video, I had a ton of work these past few weeks, and I had anxiety, severe anxiety. So I didn't have time to build anything, like sit down, play or whatever. All the videos that I had, like the build videos, were pre-recorded. I guess pre-build, not pre-recorded. So to find time this week and build something, I was really excited. I did it with 2 goes, which is something that I don't usually do. So I built the exterior and I did the landscaping on 1 go, which is, something that I do usually because I just want to get done with the exterior and then I can work on the interior. And then I usually do the interior on a span of multiple days or different times within the day. But I sat down and finished this build so fast and I enjoyed it so much. I love how the exterior turned out, even though it really troubled me picking colors for the windows, for the type of material that I want on the walls. But I'm happy with the final result. Yeah. The interior, it's very modern. I tried to keep it as modern as I could, but not ultra modern, something you wouldn't see in a house like that. But not your typical traditional furniture. I wanted it to be fun and colorful. So yeah, really excited for that. The interior, to be honest, the decorations, I don't know. I think they are okay. Am I in love with them? No. My favorite part of the house is the attic, which doesn't make any sense because the attic is just storage space. So yeah, but I love the exterior. I don't know what it is, I love it. So I wanted to go with more of a brown windows, but I went with them and I feel like the entire house looked like a mountain home, and then I could not find a nice brown wood on the wood setting. Oh no, they're not called settings. Wood paneling that we got from Seasons. So it was very frustrating trying to figure out the colors. The interior, as I told you, I wanted it to be colorful. This house was specifically made for a family that it's modern, they are a young couple, they like color, they like bold things, and she is a florist, so she has her own flower shop, and he just helps around, usually, basically. He does his own things, but he's not my main character. So the previous house that they lived, I haven't released it because I don't think it's something that would blow your mind off. But it had strong, bold red colors, and I loved that. I really like the color red, so I was really happy with that. And I wanted bold colors again, but I couldn't find something that would make sense in a farmhouse, so I went with a green. And I've never used green walls, such bold green walls, in houses before, but I feel like the past couple of weeks I keep using them. And the main reason why I'm doing that is because we painted a wall in the living room, this bold, dark green, kinda like that, but it has a hint of blue and it's so pretty. I don't recall the color, I think it's cypress but I'm not sure. And I love it. I am obsessed with it, and I never thought I would like green. So you will see I try to incorporate modern architecture, but since it's a farmhouse and I built it on Windenberg, I wanted all, the farmhouse attributes, like out in the woods. So you will see we have so many plants in this house. I don't know who waters them, but they're definitely taking a good care of them. Like way too many plants, and you will see like wooden features here and there. For example, that wooden like stool, and there's so many other things that are from outdoor retreat that I think really match this house. And even though it's modern, they still give this out in the woods feel. So I'm really loving it. And you will see also in that wall on the left those wood panels. I love it. I'm just really happy with it. I don't know, the decoration, the interior decoration, it's pretty, but it won't blow your mind off. Pretty. Like, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Of course, I like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't continue to build it, but it's just like, it's a standard decoration. It's not something, you've never seen before, and you're like, oh my god, that's so amazing. But also, completely forgot. This family has a Dalmatian dog, and he's so cute, like he's so hyper. And while growing up, I really wanted a Dalmatian dog, especially, from the movie. But I don't know. Now that I'm older, I'm like, they're cute, It's a nice dog breed, but it's not my favorite dog breed. So you will see all around like few Dalmatian things, but I like it. I think it's kind of stupid. It's from my first stuff pack, my first pet. It's not, right? I think my first pet stuff pack. But I know like there's a huge controversy around this pack, but I feel like, if I had a dog, I would have like items based on the dog breed, like pillows and like random decorations. So this house has these things because I will play in this house and I want it to be nice. Like, I would kind of decorate my own house. So the bedroom, this bedroom, like it's the master bedroom, and I feel like it's really dark and it's really wooden, and it's not for everyone, but I kind of like it. Like, it's modern, it has this wood type of feel, like especially with this lamp. But again, like, I like them, it's just not something wow. But the attic, I love the attic. So I'm watching the Sim Supply Let's Play, like his latest one, Rex Riches, and he made an attic in one of the latest episodes. And to be honest, even though I've seen so many movies, where there's an attic and they go there, especially Christmas ones, like I remember a few clearly that they have an attic, I never thought about placing an attic in The Sims, mainly because prior seasons all you could do in the attic is either leave it completely empty or have like numerous boxes, which I didn't really want to do that. Putting boxes isn't that interesting. So he said, like, to store stuff that we don't use and I don't want to put it in our inventories. So I'm like, this makes so much sense. Why I never thought of it? Or he said, like, a basement to store those things. It's something that I never crossed my mind, and I'm like, why? It's such an amazing idea. So I had so much fun building the attic and decorating it. It has, you will see it, but it has Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff and like toddler stuff and summer stuff, and I like it. And if you wanna like be completely realistic, you can take those items and decorate your house, or you can just easily take new ones and leave those there. But I was so happy, like I cannot explain how happy I was with the attic. So yeah, this is the teen. I think she is a preteen, to be honest, because she has, you know, those toys around, and I like her room, to be honest. But again, you know, it's not something that will blow your mind off. This is a toddler's room. They don't have kids, like my Sims don't currently have kids, but they will eventually have, and they will need the rooms. Usually when building an attic, or a second floor, I just see it as a second floor and not an attic, because I'm like, ooh, more space to put more rooms. And to be honest, I didn't really want more rooms in this house because, again, as I told you, I don't like it's for my Sims, and I don't like making my Sims like having huge families. So yeah, the attic worked so well, and I'm so excited for you to see it. I love it. This is the toddler's room. I try to keep it as simple as possible. I think it's not very gender specific. I went with yellows and blacks and whites, so I really like it. I think, according to my mom, my nursery was yellow with ducks. I don't recall. I don't think I even have photos from that. Like, I might have, but I don't recall them, because it was before we moved to our, like, you know, the home basically where I grew up. And there I just had like a pre-made set of furniture. So it was like the entire room a very matching theme, which I hated it, because I kept seeing, you know, back in the day, YouTubers, I think one of them was Bethany Mota, and she mentioned so many times like how she shuffles her room around, and I could not do that. Like, I could not do that because everything was prefixed, like big libraries, big closets and drawers, and basically everything was wall mounted, so I couldn't move anything. So yeah, it's a super reason to complain, but as a kid I hated it because I really wanted a double bed, or at least, you know, a bigger bed than the one that I had, and I could not have it. So when I moved alone, the first thing that I made sure to do was to buy a double bed. Mattress, actually, because I could not really afford the bed. I spent all the money on the mattress because it was a huge mattress. But you know what? My wish came true. It was a double bed, like, I think queen size bed. So yeah, like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. This wall, it's so weird. I did not know how to make like the layout of the house, because I really wanted to have a big dining area, and I feel like, you know, the dining area we have now, it's not like huge, but it's there. So I kind of wanted a like formal dining area, but I couldn't really fit it, and this diagonal part of the house honestly killed me to figure out a decent layout and not have huge rooms. And we ended up with this huge hallway, which I'm not a fan of, but I guess it kind of works. So I really wanted to have a laundry room. I really enjoy actually doing laundry in Sims 4 and Sims 3. I hated it. I remember like my Sims will always end up with clothes on their floors and everything, but in Sims 4 I don't know what it is, but it's a nice thing to fill time with, and I love it because, I don't know, it's something. When my one Sim is doing, for example, flower arranging, and the other one doesn't have anything to do, I'm like, you do laundry. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Even though in reality, I definitely don't. You know how everyone has a couch in which he dumps, like, his clothes? Couch, I said couch, no. A chair? I had that growing up. I had like a beanbag chair. Yeah, I don't have that because I'm too terrible at folding laundry. It has taken over the living room's couch, which it's very fortunate that we don't really have guests over, like people don't come over. Otherwise, I would have to fold that, and I'm not a fan of it. So, yeah. What else? Yeah, here's the attic. Like, I talked about it so long, and like I'm really happy with it. And you have this kid pool. Like, I feel like, you know, if it is not summer, you wouldn't have those things downstairs. Plus, I stored few kid stuff because, you know, the one kid grew up, so she doesn't really want that, and the other one he is too young, or she is too young to use them. So they're stored there, like as it would happen in reality. And here is the backyard, or I guess patio. I didn't do much with the patio. Oh yeah, this thing. I don't recall, like the chemistry board. How are they calling it in the game? I don't recall. I never use it. Like in none of my builds, I never collect those elements. Never. And you know, I play The Sims like quite a lot. I think I play The Sims more than an average builder plays, but it's like I never use it. It's like I don't like it. It's too chunky. So I just dumped it upstairs because I had this huge gap, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So I'm like, sure, it works there. It fills in the gap. And this is the first time that I've ever used it. So that's quite awesome. The backyard, I didn't do much, and picking the chairs was such a huge task for me. I did not like any of the chairs, so yeah, I'm not really particularly happy with those patio chairs, but I guess they kind of work. And here are the screenshots. I don't know, the exterior, I'm in love with the exterior. The interior, I think it's okay. You know, it's not groundbreaking stuff, again. But I really hope you like this build. I mean, it's my first farmhouse, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, especially if you take into account that I haven't built anything for 3 weeks, and this is my build back. I'm like, that's pretty exciting. I'm really happy with it. I'm not giving myself a hard time over a build. So yeah, if you wanna download it, there will be a link in the description down below. It will take you to Origins Gallery, and you can download it from there, or you can search my username, which is the exact same as here. Yeah, please let me know if you like this build, like if you like the farmhouses. It's very American, but I like the fact that it's modern, and please let me know about the attic. Like, I'm so excited about the attic, I cannot stress that enough. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll have an amazing day, and take care. Bye!